What's up, guys? Hope everybody's having a good night. Um, in tonight's reflection, something that's been rattling around in my brain all day long, and that is the critical importance of self-belief. And I know that's kind of a difficult topic to talk about because, well, the real question is, how do you instill self-belief in yourself? And I've really been thinking about this all day long as someone who struggled with self-belief, who didn't have the belief that I could change, that I could break the cycle, that I could overcome these fucking crazy addictions and desires and everything that my mind was obsessed with. How could I create self-belief to push me past all these things that haunted me, all the things that haunt you? And I suppose now, as I think about it, what it really comes down to is self-belief is something that you will develop over time through action. But the main thing to keep in focus when trying to create this new you, when trying to create belief in yourself, is to realize that even if you have failures in your endeavors, that you do not stop. And I'm going to reference again probably the most impactful analogy that has come into my life from Tony Robbins. And I hope this resonates with you guys, because it's been so key for me in my long-term journey and not giving up. And that is the analogy of, if you have a child, if you have an infant, a baby, and they're trying to walk, how many times do you let them try and walk and fall down before you say, that's it, no more, we're calling it off, we're done? And imagine in this scenario, your baby is perfectly capable of walking. They just haven't learned yet. They're an infant. How many times are you going to watch them fall before you say, we're done? You're not walking, that's it. That's you, guys. That's me, that's us. You might have a long way to go. You might be in the very beginning. You're an infant. You're just a baby in your journey of self-development and growth. You have no idea how far back you are, but the key thing to keep in mind always is to never give up on yourself, to never quit, to never call yourself a failure. It's critical. That's the only way that we can keep going. Because, I imagine the other spectrum of that scenario being, what if somebody truly does tell themselves, I'm a failure, and that's it, I'm not going to try anymore? What happens when you have a 30-year-old man, a 40-year-old man, 50, 60, 70, 80, I don't give a fuck? What happens when you have a human being that says, I'm done trying? I'm giving up. Whatever dreams and ambitions that I had before, it's over for me. The thought of that breaks my heart, truly. It's depressing. And if there is anyone out there who's struggling with their addictions, like I did, like so many human beings do nowadays, your addictions, your desires, your distractions, your temptations, the things keeping you back from pursuing the things you truly desire out of life. You can't give up under any circumstance. And I know the thing that frightened me was telling myself at 25, I'm not who I want to be. 26, 27, still not who I want to be. And I'm not even sure if I'm making any progress. 28, I remember who I thought I was going to be when I was 28 years old. You know, thinking about, I remember being 13 in high school and thinking about who I was going to be when I was 27, 28 years old. And my God, how disappointed I would be if I knew that I'm not even close to that. But that's beside the point. The point is, no matter how far behind you are, no matter who you thought you were gonna be at this point, I don't care what fucking age you are, I don't care where you live, I don't care who you are, you never give up. And through time, through failure after failure, through accepting your infancy in this life, falling down 1,000 times, 10,000 times, 100,000 times, I don't care. The idea of living an existence in which you have told yourself, I give up, no. I won't accept it for you. And God damn it, you better not fucking accept it. We get one life. We don't get to call ourselves failures. I love you guys. You just have to keep trying. And eventually, through time, through failure, you will find your successes and you will start to develop belief in yourself that you can change and become someone that you love, someone that you're proud to be. Love you guys. Hope this finds you well. Love you.